let's say in the last session, we were working on those war games from this website. So today what we are going to do is we're going to see a couple more websites which we can do this on. Okay, so let me just open those and I'll show you that. So this is a website known as Wechall. Now, what you'll see here are not war games, but instead some different challenges which would all be solved and submitted through the website itself. Okay, and it also has details about other websites, so you can take a look at these ones as well. Okay, now if you want to solve the
From
challenge,
where you got this, sir?
pardon,
Vichal and what?
vchal.net.
Yeah. What did you click to get this?
I
What is
just
this?
typed in the name.
Okay, this one. This box here.
This box, okay, just click these list of sites on the right hand side.
Okay.
So it will show you some details. So you can go to all of these sites, create accounts, start solving challenges there. If I talk about just this particular website and we go to the challenges, okay, you need to create an account. It's free, so you can always just get a free account. So haven't really solved much on this account, but okay, we'll see. So that was the list of challenges, and the first one, if I go to the first one, it says the solution is hidden in this page. Then it says use view source code to get it. So I can do that. Now, so it should be somewhere in here, but the thing is, it does not show up like that unless I actually start inspecting something. Okay, in this section, I'll be able to see whatever I want. Okay, so if you take a look, this is the password. You can see HTML
Yeah,
underscore
just a
source
mouse.
code, and this is in the form of a comment.
So by inspecting, we got this, right, sir?
Yeah, submit it, and it tells us your answer is correct. We have already solved it. Okay, we can go back to the challenges now. Okay, it was actually sorted. So let's see the next thing. In a computer, you can only work with numbers. So this challenge is based on Ascii, which is the American Standard Code for Information Interchange. So it says in a computer, you can only work with numbers. In this challenge, you have to decode the following message, which is in Ascii. So then it provides us with this set of numbers, and using this information, we need to solve this level. So what do we apply here, and how should we proceed with this? I mean,
Is there any ASCII or like with the what you said translate also we can convert, right?
with translate, can you like have you tried this that converting with translate?
Sorry, sir.
Have you tried converting with translate? Like do you
No,
have
sir.
practice with that? No.
No.
Okay.
No. Otherwise, ASCII, is there any ASCII command?
Actually, we don't really need any commands. Okay, if you look here, you see it tells you that there is a useful link and points you to this website.
Mm, okay.
So this is the Ascii table and description. And basically, what you see is
From 65 A starts.
like they have mapped all the things, okay, and the codes along with the characters that they represent. So in the first section, it's these characters are not really what we use while typing or while reading things. But if you look at these other three columns, you will see characters that you are more familiar with. So for example, for space, okay, in ASCII, space is assigned the value 32 in decimal. In hexadecimal, that becomes 20. In octal, it becomes 040. In HTML encoding, it becomes this ampersand octathorpe 32. So similarly for all the characters now, what you can do is either you can take this table, take this set of numbers, keep them side by side and like solve one by one. Either you can do that, or you can look for some other, like ASCII to text converter or something. Okay, let's try this. We want to convert from ASCII numbers to text. Okay, this one is not able to convert it. Some converters don't really work all that well, so you might have to try a couple of different ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one works fine. It says the solution is, and whatever this is.
Why this commas are not taken here? I thought like it will give T, comma, H, comma.
The Because the commas, it knows they are not part of this. They are not
Oh,
part of the text. They just use as separators for the numbers themselves.
okay.
So if I copy this and I paste it over here, so your answer, okay. We can come to another one. Okay, as on most challenge sites, there's some beginner cryptos, and you get started with the good old Caesar cipher. Now we've already seen something related to Caesar cipher, but again, this is another example of the same thing. So I can simply copy this, paste it here, and start from dot 1, 2, 3, and keep changing values until it starts making sense.
Yeah,
Okay,
the quick
it makes sense
brown.
here. Quick bounce for jumps with the laser of and your unique solution is okay. So your answer is correct. You already solved this challenge again. So this is another challenge that you can solve like this. Now Okay, we are not going to go through all challenges present on this website, but we'll see a couple more. Okay, so this is www robots. So can you tell me what we need to do in this one?
Which one, sir?
This challenge, the current one. Okay, uh, pardon me. The screen sharing was paused by mistake.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in this one, can you tell me what we need to do? Okay, read it and then tell me.
This is it. We are going to learn text values used by web sometimes. It is telling that we will get something from the robot.txt. How
To
to get web
okay,
into the website.
so let's check that out. What URL would that file be present at?
Do we need to check this robot exclusion standard?
That
Oh,
file
robot we already we have, right? Okay, okay. So robots.txt we can check instead
at
of index.
where is that located? Like, what is the URL for that?
I guess vchal.net robot.txt.
Okay, so
No, otherwise in challenge only. Yes, so that is related to robots.
no, but
Yeah,
there is
yeah,
nothing on the challenge page that we can view.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, so in this robots.txt file, this is something that we can see.
yeah.
Challenge training. If I go to this URL, if I copy this and I go here, then it tells us your answers. Okay, so this is the correct answer.
So this website tells about like where all in website we have to check what all we have to check, right? Instead of like Linux commands.
There will be commands, etc., that we'll have to use, but those are in further challenges.
Okay.
Okay, so if you go to steganography and stuff, then you'll see those kind of things. Okay, so the next thing to talk about is URL encodes. Okay, so your task is to decode the following. So this is some text, and we need to find out what it means.
Or we have used in the CH class some encoders, right? Encoder URL encoder and decoder, so that we can
Right.
check here.
So can we use that here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's try that. Copy. Okay, this should be able to decode this. What does it say? Okay, your URL is challenge training. Okay,
So we need to
go to that
enter
URL.
the URL.
Okay, so that was the way to solve this particular challenge. Similarly, there's lots of other things. There's lots of different chapters that, sorry, not chapters, challenges that you'll see here. So lots of stuff. Like for example, if I go to this Stegno,
Uh,
okay, so this is a file that you'll have to perform very basic steg analysis on. In fact, it's not even proper steg
so
analysis.
stegno means what? Stegno
Pardon?
Stegno means what, sir?
Okay, stegno means what? Okay, so stegno, it stands for steganography. Okay, and it basically means hiding data, hiding some form of data within something else. Like if I'm hiding some text data within an image, like this image that they've taken in this case, so that process would be known as steganography.
Okay.
Okay, trying to analyze that, trying to crack it would be steg analysis. So although with respect to security, it's not a security measure that you would apply anywhere, but I think it's mostly, from what I've seen, it's mostly just used with regards to forensic analysis, where you're trying to figure out whether, in case of any cyber crime or any incident, if any communication has been made using steganography. So, like even like a few years ago, all the criminal organizations, they used to send each other emails, and those emails, what they would contain, only some photos of like celebrities or something. So when the FBI used to come across these communications, they thought, okay, this is not relevant, and they used to ignore those things. But later on, they found out that these people were using steganography to hide their messages within these image files. So that was how they were communicating. Now, as a security measure, of course, you're not going to hide anything with steganography, because that's not really an efficient or effective method to do this. But it's like I said, from a blue team perspective, this is something you should be aware of. Now, do you have your Linux system running with you at this point of
Yes,
time?
sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this image. I'm going to upload this in the chat. Now I don't have my system running. There's actually some issue with the VM currently, so I'll have to fix that up. But
Sir, I can open that. Oh,
you'll have to. But I think you'll have to create an account probably first. So that might.
no, sir, I got this. You opened that, right? Automatically, I got same thing here in my machine.
You're getting the image page if you
Yes,
go
sir.
to this page. Okay.
Yes, I have not clicked actually, but I'm getting this.
Okay. So just download it on your system.
Okay. Yes, downloaded. Can I share my screen?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So have you down like is it downloaded?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So go to whatever directory it is in, like probably in the downloads, or you can use the terminal if you want.
Yeah, downloads. Just, yeah. Stegno. Okay.
Yeah. Now, like if you try to open this image, you'll see that it's a very small image, and it's not really something that you'll be able to see. So
Yeah.
that's the image. So the image itself, if you look at it, is not relevant. So okay, close this, close the image viewer. Okay, now open a terminal in this directory. You can also directly open a terminal there if you just right click in that folder while you are in that directory.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that is also an option. Either way, like if you reach the
Okay. Yeah.
target directory, it's all the same. Okay, now you have that file. That's stegno1.b. Okay.
Do I need to cat it?
No, if you cat it, you won't be able to get you know, any readable data or any usable data. Or even if you will, it will be okay. In this case, there is hardly any data. Okay, so we're
But
able
we
to
got
just
password Stegno
take
I.
no one. Okay, okay. It's actually one.
Oh, okay,
One
one.
in the Roman numeral. That character is I, but they want to represent one.
Okay.
Okay, in this case, okay, we did it directly with cat. Normally, what happens is if you output an image, okay, if you like, try to read an image is not really something that is readable
Right.
via like, so it does not contain readable text. So there is a program that we use called. Have you used this previously, like strings?
Strings.
Hmm. Have you used that?
No, sir. In Linux, we have not used. I never used.
I think we used it in Bandit, uh, one of the levels. Probably.
String. Yes, yes. In Bandit, we have used. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
So that same command can be used, and it will also show you the readable strings. So in that case as well, this will be like you will see the exact same output. Now here they haven't actually kept any image data, so it's just this text, which is
Sir, can you tell me once again that string command? If I
strings,
missed.
strings, string with an S at the end. Yeah, strings. So strings, no, you need to give it an input, like strings
The
for what
file
purpose?
name.
Yeah, file
File
name.
name.
Yes, file name.
Okay.
Okay, so in this case, the output of cat and strings is same because there is no actual proper data present in the strings. Sorry, present in the file. There's no image data there. That's why it's appearing like this. Otherwise, that would not be the case. Okay, so this is your required password to solve this one, this level.
Okay.
Okay, okay, you can stop sharing now. Okay, so this is just one site where you can practice. There are actually multiple places, multiple websites you can visit. There is also another one. I'm not sure whether during CH I may have showed this, known as defendtheweb.net.
Defender.
Defend the web, yeah, defendtheweb.net. This is the login. Uh, I'll just share the screen after I log into this website. Okay, so this is the website Defend the Web, and they have a section called Playground where they have certain different challenges for you to solve. This is like a small website. They have just about 100 challenges compared to other websites where like there are lots of different things. So they have like a smaller amount of stuff, but the content is not bad. Like it's worth solving. So let's say you go to if you start with the intro one. So these playground levels are assigned to challenge yourself, seek out the correct info, so and so. Pass on to the next level. So this is the first level. Don't expect me. Okay, all this text. So you will need to find the login details for the form shown below. These are not your defender, so this is not related to your account in any way. But you just need to figure out this username and password. Okay, so what should we try here?
Be safe and living in a to change yourself and the next level that this is very will going to is just a greater simple understanding of the people. We need to find the line. These are not your depend the web login details. Start poking around and see what you can uncover.
Like, what should we try here?
Here, just we need to try with the like common username passwords, or it is told that just we need to check around, around
It,
and see what we can
it says
uncover.
start poking around. So
Yeah.
maybe we'll find it somewhere else. Defaults are always good to try. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't think that's the way to go here. Okay, see, a good approach is always to try and view the source,
Okay.
confirm. Okay, so can we spot the password here? Is it password anywhere on the screen?
Password is the playground.
Pardon?
Use, yes. Here, username is a boy versus girl. Password
Okay.
is yeah,
Yes, so this is the username and this is the
password.
password. So once you enter that, it'll show you that the challenge is solved. Then you move on to the next one. Now this one is, I think it's quite similar as well.
Related to SQL, they have given that to the ones if you show me.
Pardon?
Related to SQL, MySQL or MS SQL, something they have mentioned SQL related.
Where?
In that list, this
Okay,
list
in
or the other
this
list, I
list.
don't
Okay,
know.
I thought you're talking about this
No,
particularly. So,
no.
yeah,
So,
like I said, there are different challenges. And if you look at this right hand side, there are different categories of challenges as well. Okay, so there are some introductory ones, there are some related to captcha or cracking or forensics, some related to SQL injection as well. If you want to look at SQL injection, over here gain access to any user account. So that was, I think, all you had to do was this admin, invalid details. Okay,
what hash means? Okay, end of the lesson.
okay, to do this, add this space. Hmm, okay, yeah, I think I know where the error is.
So,
Okay, that seems to have worked there. So
you have
now,
mentioned one equal to one, right?
yes, yes, one is equal to one is the like most common form of SQL injection that we try.
What hyphen means, sir?
Hyphen where, okay, this one, okay, these hyphens, okay, that
Yeah.
means that we are commenting out everything that comes after it. See this error
Oh, okay,
message,
okay.
okay. So this is the complete statement. Select star from users where username is equal to whatever we specify. In this case, I'm not specifying anything, so this will just be like two single quotes and it will be blank. After that, what comes is or one is equal to one. Now I don't know the password. Okay, so I need to comment this part out so that it is treated as a comment and not as part of the SQL statement itself.
Hash is end of that statement also, right?
The hash
Like
is what we have
ignoring.
inserted.
Sorry.
Oh, this is hash is also what we had inserted in the previous statement. It's not part of the
Yeah,
original
yeah,
statement.
yeah. So that means hash because you were trying hash. So that means this is the end of the statement like that.
Yeah.
It was right.
Hash
We
is also
can you try that hash also instead of hyphen here?
we
Or
can try.
yeah,
It
yeah,
might
yeah.
work. Okay, it might work or it might not. Let's see. Okay, so hash doesn't work in this
Oh,
case.
okay, okay.
So that's why we can try this along with a space at the end and this. Okay, so
How come this didn't work? For this, it didn't take that double, what do you say, single code. But for that, it was adding single quotes and all, and it didn't take that, what do you say,
yeah, I'm not getting your
admin.
admin. Okay,
Actually, with or one equal to one hyphen
mhm.
what you have mentioned, with that automatically that admin had come last time when you showed. But this time it didn't come with a hash
in
with a hyphen. With
because
a hash, it didn't come admin. Yeah.
it's it's just showing us the result of the query that we run after the input that we give. If I don't specify admin here, it's not going to go as the input. See, this is input is being controlled by us. The earlier attempt, I had tried using admin as part of the input. This in this iteration, that's not what I'm doing.
Okay. But username, if we won't mention, it should not get into that, right? So
If we don't mention username, it will just log into any user's account, which is the first account that it finds in the table. If I'm
with
specific,
or okay, yeah, got it. Yeah, it's or.
so yeah, so this is how you bypass this SQL injection challenge here. And of course, there are a lot more which you can solve. Like this was SQL injection. You have a couple of cryptography ones here as well. So it says decrypt the following text, and this is some text, and you need to figure out what it is. Now, if you look carefully, you see that this is just in reverse.
Yes. Hello, welcome to the crypt levels number on
On hack this.
hack this. Yeah.
Okay,
These levels are all about decryption and logic. You will need to employ a lot of brain
power
power, yeah, to complete this level. What is that? Enter
enter
enter this pass, that is ook ook
wcrypt.
oocrypt.
Yeah, so WOOCRYPT. Once you enter that, you'll it'll allow you to log in. So this is just filler text. Okay, this is just to waste your time. The only useful thing here is to complete this level, enter this pass. So it should allow us to log. Okay, so not log in basically, but it should says that this is the correct answer, and that's what it's telling us. Similarly, if I go to the next one for cryptography, decrypt the following text. Now, this is something which okay, it's definitely not something in reverse. So what could this be?
Again, rot. I'm feeling
You
that.
try, you try that. Okay,
Yeah. No.
just scroll through this entire thing.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
22.
we'll come back. This level is not
Shift
easy
that
anyway.
letter. Yeah, shift that letter.
Shift that letter. Okay, so this website also has quite a few things for us to solve from different categories. If you want to just focus on one category, you can just select that. Or if you want to just solve everything, you can do that as well. If you can want to go one by one, just whatever order you want. So this is also a good one. Uh, there was also vchal.net. And okay, so I'd suggest that whenever you have the time for this, do sign up for these websites,
Yes.
solve the challenges that are present on them.
Yes, sir.
And
One forensic if you can. One forensic time.
okay, let's see. Does this one has forensics? There is, let me see. This is, okay, for forensic, I think I'll have to access my Linux system. So I'm having some issues with it right now.
Okay. Can I do that, sir? So I'll do it in my.
So you can try it on your system, of course, no problem. But currently, I cannot work on my system. So before uh, like in the next session, I'll show you how to do that.
Defend the web, right, sir? Web.
Pardon?
Defend the web.net.
Defendtheweb.net. Yes.
Okay. Secure connection failed. That means it is blocked in my machine.